Mobile, good morning. Happy Monday.
It's Mobile.
We'll talk about that soon. We're going live now. Mobile, good morning.
It's Monday, August 10th.
I'm laughing because you already called me out on my pronunciation of Mobile.
Yeah, we get hated on. Both of us we were born here, we were raised here. We've been saying Mobile our whole life, and nobody said anything. But then they come out with these T-shirts. Not these T-shirts, but the phonetically spelled Mobile.
Those are our friends, actually.
We love them.
Yeah, Mobile. They're like, it's Mobile. So my understanding was always that, it's not mobile and it's not mobile, like mobile phone.
No, mobile home.
I just felt Mobile. Hold on, I just said Mobile. Yeah, because it's French apparently. Mobile. I think as long as the stress, the accent is on the second half of the word, right, you're doing fine.
Tomato.
So that makes it, is it 2, 3? Multiple people have written to let us know, clearly you're not from here because you don't know how to pronounce Mobile. See, it just Mobile. You have to peel your lips way back. It's you know what? I'm here to change things. We're gonna make T-shirts.
You know what? Hey,
we're gonna make T-shirts that say Mobile. Like say it right or something. Yeah. All right. If you're a designer out there, we need your help. We're creating some new shirts that say Mobile.
We're doing it.
Born and raised in
Absolutely.
Mobile.
If you're scrolling through and you're wondering what in the world we're talking about or who we are, this is Mandy Conkle and Brooks Conkle with the Mobile Rundown. We are here to tell you what is happening, what's going on in the Mobile area each week. Right now, twice a week, coming to you live on Facebook at 9 a.m. on Mondays and Fridays. Fridays are fun days. Mondays are fun. Mondays are educational.
Mondays are more informative, educational. Yes. We get to talk with people, like the coolest elementary school teachers in the area.
Oh yeah.
So tell them who we're going to be having on in just a little while.
Mrs. Nicole Baranov. She's coming to you live from Hutchins in just a little while. We'll bring her on, but we are so excited. So yeah, Monday we get to talk to people. We get to bring you the news, all the things going on. Do you want to tell us a little bit about a yard of the month?
Oh, I can. I can. I may even get the sign. If you guys have not heard of our new program, here's what happened. So if you've heard this before,
I know,
just help us tell people. I know. Sit back, hang out until we get the conversation. But there are so many incredible yards out there.
It's true.
People clipping their grass with scissors and
it happens.
Planting beautiful flowers, and they don't get recognized for it necessarily. They don't have HOAs. They don't have neighborhood associations. They're just people with pretty yards.
Right.
So what are we doing? We're going to award people Yard of the Month. So I'm going to go get a sign because I just want to show you.
We're super excited too because we have had some really good submissions. We've had, and I haven't even showed them to you.
We have submissions.
I know, right?
Nice. So
we conversate, I promise.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is the Yard of the Month sign that could be in your yard, your neighbor's yard, your grandma's yard, whoever's yard, your best friend's yard. If you nominate them.
Actual sign.
Yeah.
So you do. It's really simple. You go to our website, hop on the mobilerundown.com. If you get to the homepage, just scroll for a second.
Yeah.
And I realize I'm not even sharing my screen. Let me share my screen. So basically, just hop on, scroll for a second. You'll find it, and then all right, here we go. Scroll for a second, then you'll be here. Just click on it.
Yeah, it'll tell you exactly what to do.
Click on Yard of the Month. It'll give you the instructions, what you need to do, how you need to recommend, how you need to submit. Nominate. Nominate's probably the best word. Nominate specifically your neighbor. Maybe a loved one. Hey, you can self-nominate. If you're like, dude, I have the best yard in all of Mobile and I've never been recognized, nominate yourself. But you're just going to have to.
You can't nominate yourself.
Can you, me?
Yeah.
I don't have the best yard in Mobile.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I will not be nominating myself. That's for sure. Yeah, so be on the lookout for this. We're really excited. Get ready to see some signs around Mobile as we carry this project forward. We're excited. We'll talk about it more later. But cool.
Yeah.
All right, so what else we got going on?
So look, I know the whole quarantine 15 thing is real. Like we know it's real. We feel it. We know. And I think the quarantine 15 has actually turned into like the quarantine 20 now that it's been going on for so long and people are still like kind of sitting at home and not going and doing the things that they would normally be doing. So we have a plan for you.
Oh, wow.
We have come up with a group called wait.
We've got something for you. It just sounded great. All right.
You could so do infomercials. But yeah, so we have a group. It's called Mobile Fit Club. We're going to be starting a group fitness challenge starting September 7th. It's a way for you to get involved and get healthy during this crazy time in our life. I know the kids are going back to school. Maybe start a new routine for yourself, for your loved ones. Maybe you can get your family members involved. But it's just kind of a way to get healthy, get fit, kind of change your eating habits, all the things. So we're really excited to be bringing that to you. You can find that information at themobilerundown.com.
Yep.
Right there. He's got it on the screen for you.
Yeah, just click on the link. So you can go and get all the details when you click on again, go to the homepage, scroll down, see Fit Club, click on it. You'll get some information, some join it. Look, even if you're like, look, I'm kind of hesitant, whatever, just hop on the Facebook group. We'll accept you there in the Facebook group. And you can just be a part. You could be like a fly on the wall. You can watch. But we want you. It doesn't matter what fitness level you are. If you're like, hey, man, I know how to walk. Or if you're like, I'm an expert and I'm a gym rat. Hey, that's cool. We want you too. We just want to connect the community and do this together. So
I know the most exciting part about this is at the end of all of this, we are going to do a group socially distanced group party at House of Vibes. They are a wellness lounge. We'll get some
shout out to House of Vibes.
Yeah, right. D Thomas is amazing. So check that out on our website or go to Mobile Fit Club on Facebook.
Yep. Sweet. All right, cool.
Did you need this?
Yeah, I was going to write something down.
Okay.
Thanks.
Absolutely. So you want to move on to our quote?
We have a quote?
We have a quote.
We have a quote? You mean
quote of the day.
That never gets old.
It's always brand new.
Hearing that soothing, whoever that is, that soothing voice. It's so good.
All right, bring us the quote today.
This is a quote. I don't know if I can read this.
I know, sorry.
To live a creative life, we must lose our fear of being wrong.
Oh,
deep burn.
Yeah,
it's a deep burn.
Yeah.
Or it's no burn at all. It's a deep feeling. It's good. That cuts to the soul.
It does. To live a creative life, we must lose our fear of being wrong. You know what? It reminds me of little children. And it reminds me how little children can be so creative and draw all the things and make all the things. And they want to show everybody the thing that they make. And as children, you're not scared of being laughed at. You're not even thinking about that. You know?
Yeah.
You're just like, mommy, look.
You know what would have made this quote better?
What?
If it was misspelled. If there was like a word. If there was a word misspelled, that would have made this so much better. I'm looking for like a misspelled word and I don't see it. But if it was, I would be like, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
They were not scared to be wrong.
We're going to talk about some littles in just a little while with Miss Nicole Baranov with Hutchins. She's going to be coming on in just a little while.
Coolest teacher in all of Mobile.
Absolutely. We're going to talk about how her littles are creative as well. So y'all stick around for that. Just a few more minutes and we will bring her on. Let's see.
What else you got?
Wait.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Do we have something good?
Ready.
Do we have some good stuff?
The Do Some Good Mobile segment.
What you know good, Mandy?
Look, I know you guys, I know everybody that's sitting here watching, you guys like trivia and y'all are good at it too. Cause y'all join us on Fridays and y'all are like killing it every Friday. So there is a way for you to play trivia and do some good at the same time. So you can actually check out this link. Brooks is going to put it in the comments.
Oh, I am. Yeah.
Quarantine trivia night this Tuesday night. Tomorrow night, you get a chance to play 7 rounds of trivia. It's $5 to hop on and play. They will take your payment any way, shape, or form. If you mention Rundown, They give you a discount. That's true. I think you bring it up to $4 a pop. But that money that is raised is going to help local teachers in the area. So it's a really good cause. And they're doing this every Tuesday night. I think they're going to move it to every other Tuesday night coming up in the future. But a really cool way to do some good and have some fun. We're not good at trivia. We know y'all are though. We watched it go down.
Yeah. I probably know like one or two of the answers of any of the trivia that we do. I try to answer internally myself, and don't do too
We
hot.
suggest that whenever you play quarantine trivia for a good cause, that you come up with correct answers.
100.
Because we don't care what you answer when you play with us.
We have the most creative trivia in all of Mobile because you don't necessarily win if you get the right answers.
No, not at all.
Does that make our trivia unique? I'm not really sure, but
I think it just makes us lazy.
That's it. It's not lazy.
Is it not?
We like creative answers. We like people to be team players. We like people to participate. We like people to put emojis in their answers.
We like them to be creative.
I see what you did there.
The quote in.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. So y'all join Quarantine Trivia Night tomorrow night. If y'all need any more information, you can find it at the link that Brooks threw in the comments.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right. I don't have to tell you this, but I'm going to have to ask you anyway.
Okay.
When you leave the house, what do you do?
Wear a mask.
Yeah. You know what? It's like becoming like a thing. And honestly, I'm forgetting.
We forgot yesterday.
Yeah, we forgot yesterday, and Brooks had to go in like this.
Straight up put my t-shirt over my face. I was like, y'all, I'm so sorry. And they're like, whatever, man, it's cool.
I know.
But yeah, I felt bad because I felt irresponsible. I was like, I'm so sorry. I just left my house. I walked up here. I forgot my mask.
Yeah. So don't be like us. Wear your mask. Grab it when you grab your phone, when you grab your keys, when you grab your sunglasses. Grab your mask.
Don't do what we do. Do what we say.
That's also how we parent. But anyway, okay. So this Friday, I'm so excited about this. We have been missing Art Walk in person for so long, but that's okay. They're doing amazing things. Mobile Arts Council has come up with the very best way to do a virtual art walk that we've ever seen. You go, I think it's 1 until 9 p.m. throughout the entire day. They have live music. They take you into stores. They show you art. They do the things. Yes. The only thing that you can't do is walk around with a glass of wine in your hand and talk to your friends, but you can socially participate socially distant. Distance. Anyway,
from a distance.
Hop on their Facebook page and you can join in on that. That is this Friday, the 14th.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And then there's some rubber duckies going on too.
Yeah, your favorite. You want to bring us that information?
Yeah, sure. A virtual rubber ducky regatta is going down. It's August 15th. You can basically, it's a fundraiser. You adopt a ducky.
Yes.
It's not a real duck. It's a rubber duck.
You can adopt as many ducks as you want.
You can.
The more ducks, the better.
Yeah, in fact, there's like value packs. I think you get one for X amount, or you can buy more and you get a deal. Now that we have these, the information to these events are on our website. So if you go to our website homepage at the very top, there's an events tab. If you just click events, you can see the information, more details, and more information on these events that we're talking about right now.
Absolutely. Okay. Is it time?
Is it time?
Is it time?
Is it time?
I think it's time.
It's time?
All right. We have the... Oh, what? Sorry.
No. You're doing so good. Please.
We have the coolest elementary school teacher here with us this morning. She also happens to be one of my longest, most wonderful, dearest friends. It's not just our...
Yeah, just leave me out of this.
I know, sorry. You're right. Yeah. You've known her longer than I have.
Is that true?
It's true. Yeah. Y'all went to high school together.
Did we?
Yes, you did. All right, pop her in right here.
Miss Nicole. Hey.
Hey.
How good is it? Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh my God, y'all are cracking me up. First thing, I'm like, how do I say Mobile? And I say Mobile, and I'm like, I need to work on that because it's a long.
You just did it correctly.
Yeah. We're on your side.
Well, you did it. What we're being told is correct.
Right.
You have to really peel back the lips. Apparently, Mobile.
I feel like that's like an old Southern way of saying Mobile.
Maybe it's the extra Southern people that say it right.
Yeah, like down in the bayou.
That's what it is. But I say Mobile. Yeah.
Mobile. You do. Yeah,
and you've lived here your whole life. I can confirm it.
I'm certified Mobilian.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel comfortable with how I say it. Mobile.
Yeah.
Mobile.
Yeah.
I feel good. I feel good about it.
Yeah,
So.
we're all on the same team here. Well, if you guys have been living under a rock, which hopefully not, but the Nappies have come out with their big list of all the coolest things, places, people, stuff, all of the things of Mobile, and Miss Nicole here with us. She won coolest elementary school teacher. Hello. We've known this all along, but now the world knows it, and we are so excited for you. Congratulations.
How does it feel?
She's frozen. Hang on.
Yeah, you're frozen, but that's okay because we didn't hear whatever you just responded. But
yeah.
How does it feel to be the coolest teacher in all the land?
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
You don't say.
Oh, you're frozen. What to do?
You don't say.
Oh, she's saying all the good things too.
Is the best answer? She's probably. You're not cussing us out right now, are you?
She's probably crying. She's so excited.
So excited. Hey, it's frozen on your end, or we think it's your end. We don't know why.
It could vary
see if you can refresh refresh the browser, the web browser.
It's a really good screenshot of her though.
Look, it is good. Happy. She does look so happy. You're caught in a permanent smile.
Oh, that's how she lives her life, in a permanent smile.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen her not smiling. I need to say that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give her just a few minutes. But yeah, guys, so congratulations to everyone who run the Nappies. We are, we're media also, but we also support local media in our town. And so Lanyap is doing amazing, awesome things to.
Shout out to Lanyap.
Yeah, and then we got Nicole, you're getting some love here, even though you're frozen and you might not hear us. But Allison Reese here says she's met you and you are super cool. I can verify that 100%.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I think she's going to try to rejoin us in just a second. Yeah. So we'll hang out. Is there something else we can chat about real quick while Miss Nicole's trying to come back onto us? Oh, come on, Nicole.
Whoop, whoop.
Come on, Nicole. Come on, Nicole. There you are. What's happening?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think that they must have known I was going to say something really cool. So they kicked me off. But
they were like, let's block this girl. She's about to go buck wild for a second. Yeah.
I love it. So we were congratulating you on your big win.
Oh, thank you. It was really neat. I hate that they didn't have the big party, but it was still fun and it's awesome. So.
Sister, you still got your poster. It's all good.
I know.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Okay, so tell the world. So have you started out in kindergarten? And you've been teaching for a very long time. So tell us how long you've been teaching and what grades you've taught.
I've taught 14 years and I've only taught kindergarten.
Stop at 14?
Yes, I know. It's crazy. But it's just kind of, it's developed into my passion. I liked kindergarten. The kids are so sweet. I feel like in kindergarten, you get to see them come from nothing. And by the end of the year, they're reading and writing and adding and subtracting. And I did that. I just get a lot of validation as a teacher from kindergartners. And I know you see progress at every grade level, but in kindergarten, they will come to you with nothing, no letters, no sounds, can't write their name. And then they're writing a paragraph and it's a lot of work, but I think it's a lot of rewards in kindergarten. So I've just kind of stuck with it. It's worked so far.
Gosh, you are so right. I haven't really thought about that. And as a parent, I guess I just didn't really think about it too. I'm just like, here, go to school. Yeah. But it is incredible what you were able to accomplish in 9 months with a group of young children without any school experience, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Okay. So 14 years kindergarten. I know you have had some serious, wonderful memories over the years. Is there anything that you want to share with us? Like some really cool memory of a kid or a parent in the classroom?
Oh gosh, I have so many. I don't even know where to begin. I know, I'll just kind of tell you, this year I got to go to the Ron Clark Academy in Georgia. Okay. Our school took about 8 teachers this year. Last year, I think they took a group of about 10 or 12. And if you don't know who Ron Clark is, y'all need to look him up. He's phenomenal. His ideas of how a school should be ran are so neat. And from that, I came back and I was like, I've got to do something different. I feel like kids are changing, times are changing, and we just need to figure out how we can do different things in the classroom. And one of my biggest things this year was I'm taking the clip chart out. We don't need a clip chart. We don't need to go home on red. We don't need to go home on green. We don't even need to go home on sunny face. And so that was my first biggest thing. I took it down, and my kids, just the look on their face was like relieved. And it was like, okay, we can be a kid. We can grow. We can make mistakes, because as adults, we make mistakes, and we can discuss our mistakes and we can move on. We don't have to spend all day and then go home crying and then spend all night in trouble, because it's just not worth it. I mean, we're 5, we're learning. And so that was one of my biggest takeaways from that. And then another thing was, I was like, I've got to get more engaging. I've got to figure out how to make things come to life. And in February, I hosted my first Crew of Baranov's Mardi Gras ball. We had disco lights. We had a costume fashion show where I had a bunch of Mardi Gras stuff. And, you know, we used adjectives to describe the costumes. We wrote about the costumes. I took Mardi Gras beads, which are plenty down here, cut them up. We used them to spell words. We used them to make 10s and 1s. I taught them how to make the famous puppy dog out of Mardi Gras beads. I don't know if y'all have ever done that. My kids thought it was phenomenal, and they wrote about that. And they, you know, and one of them made a ton of them and was giving them to her family. And then unfortunately in March, I was preparing for my biggest March Madness, and I turned my classroom into a basketball court.
Stop it.
Oh, it was amazing. One of my parents made Team Baranov shirts for all the kids. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do it because we got shut down. But I was like, it's okay. I have everything put up, and next year, hopefully we'll get the chance. But that was the biggest thing. It's just, in 14 years, you kind of get stale, and it was about freshening things up. And I've got a lot of great ideas planned, even for remote learning. So we'll see how those go.
Yeah. So actually, when you mentioned the clip chart, that is something that is, it's never occurred to me that it's an antiquated thing, but the way that you described it and the way that the kids, you're right. Like they get, you know, a bad day and it ruins the night and the afternoon and the morning, you know, it's like, okay, you can do better this morning, you know, do better today or do better tomorrow. Yeah. It kind of takes the stress off of that. That's actually a huge thing for a kid and for a parent. Like, and if there's, I'm sure if there's like some.
When you pick your kid up and you say, what color did you get on? And they say red. I mean, immediately the night's done. And I don't want your first thing your child is, what color did you get on? I want it to be, how was your day? What'd you learn? Did you make friends? Were you a good person? I mean, were you a good person? Did you do nice things? Not, what color did you get on? Well, why'd you get on that? Well, why didn't you get on pink? I mean, you know, and it just, I started thinking about with my own kids. I just wouldn't want that conversation. I mean, there are people that do, and that's great. There's no judgment here, but that was just my biggest takeaway.
Right.
Is I got to figure out how to develop relationships with students and to use those relationships as an advantage. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, this next year, the last 6 months and this next year coming up are huge for every teacher, every parent, every child out there. And so I know in the Mobile County Public School System, you guys are going virtual, and that is going to start in just a couple of weeks. So how are you as a teacher, how are you adapting and changing, and how do you feel like your children are going to be able to embrace this new way of learning? And it's really not a new way of learning for them. It's like their first experiences with learning.
Right. Well, you know, I think we have a really good plan at school. We're planning to do a live math and a live reading lesson every day. And my biggest thing was, when I found out with all this, was it's easy to have the relationships and the culture when you're in a building, and how am I going to bring that to their homes? And so the first thing I did was, okay, I'm going to write a Donors Choose. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Donors Choose, but it's an amazing organization, donorschoose.com. And teachers like myself and like people all over the nation create these projects, and any donor can go and donate to them. And like right now on Donors Choose, a lot of the donations are being matched. So if you give $20, somebody comes in and gives $40. And it just helps us get skills in our classroom where we don't normally get to get them. So my first thought was, let me make one of those. Let me get some materials that I can give these kids. So I had one fully funded for letter tiles, tins frames, cubes, whiteboards, dry erase markers. So each one of my students, I'll go to their house and deliver these materials. They'll be able to use those at home to kind of go along with what I'm teaching. But it's going to be interesting. So that's my biggest thing, is make sure they have materials in their hand, to make sure it feels like school at home. So that's how I'm starting. I think it's going to be great once it gets going. I think there's going to be a learning curve, like with anything. But I think we don't give kids enough credit for how quickly they adapt to our attitudes and what we're asking them to do. And I think if we go in positive and we say, this is how it's going to be, it's all they'll know right now in kindergarten. I think it'll be a little difficult on up, with the grades. But I think the biggest thing is just everyone's attitude around it and making sure that we stay positive. And yes, this is going to be new, but hopefully it'll be temporary.
Yes.
Maybe we can even have some good technology skills when it's all said and done.
No, this is a huge opportunity kids are already 20 miles ahead of us. Can you hear me? You're frozen on our end.
She can hear you, I think.
Yeah.
She's gonna leave and come back. She's gonna leave and come back.
Oh, this is good.
Hang around, people.
This is good. Yeah.
Hang around.
Yeah. It was really interesting. I'm gonna have so many questions for her. Being a parent of a small child is hard enough. And the fact she's coming. The fact that she is gonna have in a typical setting, she has all of these children in her classroom and navigating that every day. That's a tough job. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's try to carry on.
Hey.
Let's try again.
Cool. Okay. I don't even know where we left off. Are you here? You're here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. One of the questions I was going to ask you is, okay, so do they get in a typical setting, they would have an opportunity to come in and meet you face to face, and you just mentioned that you had something that you were going to be able to deliver to them. So is that going to be their opportunity to meet you face to face?
We are hoping to have a meet the teacher where kids can come up here and kind of stagger in. Maybe if your name is this, you come up on this day, that sort of thing. We are hoping to have that. And if not, if I have to do a Zoom call with me and the student, if I have to go, I've already started a class Facebook page where all my parents can join, and I've already got parents posting pictures of their student. Just so everyone can put a face with a name. And so that's my thing, is just I'm going to get creative. How can I get my face out there to the kids to where it's not just, oh, she's just behind a screen, but I'm a real person that, hopefully you meet soon.
Now I can see, okay, look, this is just an idea. Take it or leave it, because I come up with ridiculous ideas. But if you get your face on a stick.
Like the cutouts at the baseball games. I could just be a cutout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, man, like a full body cardboard cutout they could stick in their room. I would love it.
Oh,
that'd be fabulous.
Yeah. Lord, let's not.
This is a big transition period, and it's not really something that anybody anticipated we would ever be going through, but it's here now. And I think I love your positivity, because it is what it is, and we can't change it, and everyone is having to adapt. It's not just a few here and there. It's literally the world is having to adapt to this. So I think having a positive attitude is the most important thing you can do, to start in with a smile every day and realize that we're all trying to get through this. It's tough on everyone. So with the way that their days will be structured, are they getting a full day every day? Is it a regular 8 to 3 that they're going to be engaged?
Well, what we're hoping is we've put out a schedule. We'll have a reading lesson, a live reading lesson. Then they'll have some independent work time where they can complete some things we might have sent home. Then we'll have a live math lesson, and then the same. And then how we have it structured here is they'll get one lesson a day from either the science teacher, the guidance counselor, the librarian. Everyone has a job. Even the PE teacher will be uploading some live lessons. And then we'll have small group time where I might meet with just maybe 2 kids and focus on a certain skill. My word for the year is flexible. And so I know that's what it's going to look like, is it's just going to be, I'm going to be here every day from, whenever I clock in to whenever I leave. And that's just kind of how I will work with parents, and I've told parents, as I've already called all my parents and just said, I'm the child's teacher. Luckily, I have a lot of familiar faces. I'm teaching a lot of younger siblings this year, so that's exciting. But and the parents are like, well, I'm a nurse and I work 10-hour days, or I'm a police officer, or I'm a regular person working. And my word is, okay, well, we'll come up with a time when I can meet with your child. If it's once a week, twice a week, I'm just going to be as flexible as I can be.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you feel that the parents, I know, and as the kids get a little bit older and they need a little bit more help with things, do you feel like kindergarten, just in general, the parents don't have to be so hands-on with the learning? The kids can kind of absorb it on their own, or how do you feel like the parent interaction will be?
Well, I'm hoping, I know they'll need at first some guidance with things, and I'm hoping parents take the time and to kind of use this as like a gift. I know it's hard to teach your own child, but a chance to kind of work with your child and learn what they're learning. Because a lot of times when I break things down, parents are like, oh, I didn't learn it that way, because we do things so differently now. And so I'm hoping they take this time to invest in their child's education and say, okay, I'm gonna commit to do this with you. I'm gonna work with you, at least to get them started. I know it's gonna be tough. There's a lot of challenges, but I'm hoping that kind of is the beginning of it all. I've asked my parents, I'm like, we want your children up and dressed. I've had parents say, do you want them in a uniform? And I said, sure, why not? Put on your uniform at school. Let's go ahead and get into the routine, because I'm a routine-based person, and I think the sooner you can start that, the better. Get them up, get them dressed, have them ready. And I had a parent last night send me a picture, and she said, this was my formal dining room. It will now be our school. And she set up spots for her kids. And I think that's a great idea. I mean, we're all in it together, so do what you have to do to make it as productive as possible. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I know a lot of people are turning their offices or their workout rooms or their guest bedrooms or whatever it is, or their dining rooms into a place where their children can go and learn remotely. I think and creating that environment is, I think, part of the routine thing. You just, having somewhere to go every day, you sit and you do what you need to do at any age. I think that's really huge. It's huge. Our child will be going in person. I won't voice. Well, I won't fully voice publicly how I feel about that. But I think it's going to be an experience for everyone. It's for those that are learning remotely, those are going in person. And we're just going to have to see how it goes. But they are so excited to meet you. I know. Do they know that? Do they already know you're coolest teacher, or have you not let them know that yet?
Well, I do know that my wonderful school shared it on their Facebook page. And so, if not, they'll learn real quick.
Girlfriend, if I was a kindergartner and my mom told me, like, okay, hey, you're going to get the coolest elementary school teacher, I would be so excited and could not wait for the year to start.
It's a lot of pressure.
Sure.
I know, right?
Don't feel the pressure. Just be cool. Just be yourself. Yeah. Just be yourself. Yeah.
Being yourself is what got you here. So that is so great. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. And I hope everyone has a good school year, whether you're in person or not. I hope that we can all get back in the classroom ASAP, and life will hopefully get some normalcy soon.
Absolutely. Amen to that. You are beautiful. We miss you. We love you. We hope that you have this. We hope that this ends up being your very best year ever.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, girl. Have a great day. We'll touch base later.
Great talking to you. See you later.
All right. Bye, guys.
That was awesome.
I want to go back to kindergarten.
Me too.
All right.
Maybe we can get the coolest teacher in the world.
I know.
Wow, the coolest teacher in the world. That's what I just said.
Wow. She is. Hey, we just nominated her.
Yeah, we just expanded your award to worldwide.
No longer just Mobile. You are in the world, the coolest teacher. Yeah, kindergarten is tough. Being a kid is tough. Being a child learning is tough. Being a parent is tough. Being a teacher is tough.
Being a human is tough.
Yeah.
It really is.
Miss Nicole she's in the throes of parenting and teaching, and in the middle of all of this, and like literally on the front lines of figuring it all out. So we wish her the very best for 2021.
I liked her statement of her goals to be flexible this year. Like that's huge. That's so important. yeah, I mean, that's a good reminder for all of us. Just stay flexible, be flexible.
Oh my gosh. It's really easy to say, it's really hard to do. So we can all learn a little bit from that. Well, would you like to wrap up with a little fun fact?
A fun fact.
Fun fact of Mobile.
What you got, Mandy? What's your fun fact?
So we have the Alabama Oyster Trail, which is a project of the Mobile Bay Oyster Gardening Program. And it is a collaboration of artists, sponsors, and community leaders focused on supporting oyster relief restoration efforts in Mobile Bay in Mississippi. And so our fun fact of the day is there are 25 artist-created giant oysters in Mobile. And if you did not know anything about the Oyster Trail, get out there, Google it, go find where these are at. We're going to throw one up on the screen here. So this is what the oysters look like. They're not this big. They're like,
yeah, they're life. Well, they're not life size. I guess life size is like 3 inches. They're bigger than life.
Explosive size.
They're human size.
Massive.
So they're probably like 3 foot tall, maybe.
Yeah, they're huge.
3 or 4 foot tall.
They all look really cool. This is one created by Ginger Wochan, a local artist here in Mobile. They are all created and done by local artists, which I think is just incredible. And so
super cool.
Yeah. So our fun fact is, hello, if you didn't know this, get out and do it. They're all over Mobile. They're not just downtown or in Midtown. They are literally all over. So you can go and find out where they are and check them out and take the family out for a day of fun.
Top of your head, how many, like what can you name? You said there's like 25 of them. I'm just thinking off of my head. So this one's in, I think, BML Square.
Yep.
Is there another one in BML Square or no?
Possible.
Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I know recently I've seen one at the airport.
Yep. There's one at the grounds.
There's one at the grounds. I've seen one further downtown, close to like Winsel's Oyster House across the street there. That's
okay.
downtown.
Yep.
That's off the top of my head. Does anyone else have an idea of where you've seen them?
I can't think right now. This is why we need to go and do the Oyster Trail. We need to do
Apparently we need to do it ourselves. We'll go do it. Maybe we should find where they are. Maybe we can post it, talk about it. Maybe because like I actually don't know about the trail. I just know I've seen them. I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah. Like I think we should do that. I think we should look into it. We should send it out to you guys.
Yeah, and oysters are a huge part of our Mobileness, our history, what we have here to supply to the world. So get out there and go check it out as
100%.
well as we need to do as well. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We've got one more thing. Do we have one more thing?
What is it?
No? Are we done?
What do you point at?
Right
this?
here.
Oh, yeah. Yep. To sign off, thanks to our patrons.
Woo woo! We
see you guys on
you.
Friday, 9 a.m.
Trivia.
Talk soon. Take care.